Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into some essential personal finance tips that everyone should know. Whether you're just starting out on your financial journey, or you're a seasoned investor looking for a refresh, these tips are going to help you build a solid foundation and achieve financial success. We're talking about actionable advice that you can use right now to improve your relationship with money and set yourself up for a brighter financial future. Let's be real for a second. Talking about personal finance can be intimidating. It often feels like everyone else has it all figured out except you. But trust me, everyone starts somewhere. The key is to take that first step and start taking control of your money. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of the fundamental principles that will empower you to make smarter financial decisions. So, grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive into these essential personal finance tips together. First things first, let's talk about budgeting. I know, the dreaded B word. But seriously, creating a budget is like having a roadmap for your money. It's not about restricting yourself, it's about understanding where your money is going each month, so you can make informed decisions. Think about it. If you don't know how much money you're bringing in and where it's going, how can you expect to save, invest, or even just make it to the end of the month without stressing over your finances? Now, before you start rolling your eyes and clicking away, I'm not talking about creating a complex spreadsheet with a million categories. Keep it simple. Start by tracking your income and expenses for a month. You can use a budgeting app, a simple spreadsheet, or even just a notebook. The important thing is to be consistent and honest with yourself about your spending habits. Once you have a clear picture of your cash flow, you can start setting realistic financial goals, whether it's saving for a down payment on a house, paying off debt, or finally taking that dream vacation. A budget will help you get there faster. Remember, knowledge is power. And understanding your finances is the first step towards taking control of your money and achieving your financial goals. Next up, let's talk about building an emergency fund. This is absolutely crucial, guys. Life throws curveballs, and having a financial safety net will give you peace of mind and prevent you from going into debt when unexpected expenses pop up. Imagine your car breaks down, you have a medical emergency, or you lose your job. These are all situations where having an emergency fund can save you from a world of financial stress. So how much should you aim to save in your emergency fund? A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses set aside. I know that might sound like a lot, especially when you're just starting out, but trust me, it's worth it. Start small and gradually build up your fund over time. Even setting aside $50 or $100 a month adds up over time. The key to building an emergency fund is to be consistent and treat it like any other essential expense. Automate your savings so you don't even have to think about it. Remember, this fund is for emergencies only. Resist the temptation to dip into it for non-essential purchases. Having a solid emergency fund will give you the financial security and peace of mind to weather any storm. Now let's talk about tackling high-interest debt. This is one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth, and it's crucial to address it strategically. High-interest debt, like credit card debt, can quickly spiral out of control if you're only making minimum payments. The interest rates on these types of debt can be outrageous, and you end up paying way more than you originally borrowed. So how do you tackle high-interest debt effectively? The key is to prioritize your debts and create a plan of attack. Start by listing out all of your debts, including the outstanding balance and interest rate for each one. Then, focus on paying down the debt with the highest interest rate first, while making minimum payments on your other debts. This will save you money in the long run. There are a couple of popular methods for tackling debt: the snowball method and the avalanche method. The snowball method involves paying off the smallest debts first to gain momentum, while the avalanche method focuses on the highest interest rates first to save the most money. Choose the method that works best for you, and stick with it. Remember, consistency is key when it comes to paying off debt. Let's move on to one of my favorite topics: investing. Investing is one of the most powerful ways to build wealth over time, and the sooner you start, the better. Compound interest is like magic. It's the concept of earning interest on your interest, which means your money grows exponentially over time. Now, you might be thinking, investing is only for rich people. But that's simply not true. There are plenty of ways to start investing with a small amount of money. One popular option is to invest in low-cost index funds, which track a specific market index like the S&P 500. This allows you to diversify your investments and reduce risk. Another option is to explore robo-advisors. These are automated platforms that create and manage a diversified investment portfolio for you based on your risk tolerance and financial goals. They typically have lower fees than traditional financial advisors, making them a great option for beginners. Remember, investing does come with risks, but over the long term, it's one of the most effective ways to grow your wealth and achieve your financial goals. Finally, let's talk about your credit score. Your credit score is like your financial report card. It's a 3-digit number that represents your creditworthiness, and it plays a crucial role in many aspects of your financial life. Lenders use your credit score to determine your eligibility for loans, credit cards, and even rental applications. A higher credit score typically means you'll qualify for lower interest rates, which can save you thousands of dollars over time. So, how do you check your credit score? You can obtain a free credit report from each of the 3 major credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, once a year through annualcreditreport.com. It's essential to review your credit reports regularly to ensure there are no errors or inaccuracies. Now, to maintain a good credit score, make sure you pay your bills on time, keep your credit utilization low, that's the amount of credit you're using compared to your total credit limit, and avoid opening too many new credit accounts in a short period. Your credit score is a dynamic number, and it changes based on your financial behavior. By managing your credit responsibly, you can build a strong credit history and unlock better financial opportunities in the future. And there you have it, 5 essential personal finance tips that everyone should know. Remember, taking control of your finances is a journey, not a race. Start by implementing these tips one step at a time, and don't be afraid to ask for help along the way. There are tons of resources available online and in your community that can provide guidance and support on your financial journey. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more personal finance advice. We're here to help you achieve your financial goals and live a more financially secure and fulfilling life. See you in the next video.